Hey everyone, welcome to Saucy Cat. My name's Zoe and summer is right around the corner, but there is still one buttery dish I just have to have all year long. Vegan butternut squash ravioli. Let's get into it. Let's get going on our ravioli filling. Cut one butternut squash in half and remove the seeds and guts. Skin off the outside before cutting the squash into 1-inch cubes. Follow that with half of a yellow onion, roughly chopped. Place both the squash and onion on a baking sheet. Drizzle on some olive oil and give it a dusting of salt and pepper. Give a quick mix to the veggies before plopping the tray into a 425-degree oven. Roast for 25 minutes until the squash is nice and soft. Now grab a food processor and add some raw cashews. Pulse that for a couple seconds until you get a fine cashew crumble. Add the squash and onion to the food processor and season with some nutmeg. Pulse some more until you have a smooth, even filling. Time for our ravioli dough. I'm following my vegan pasta dough recipe from a previous video. Refer to that until we get to our long sheet of dough. First thing I do is dust the countertop with flour and cut off the ends of our sheet so we have a perfect rectangle. Now place about a teaspoon of filling onto the lower half of the sheet, leaving about an inch between each filling blob. Use your finger to dampen the dough around each filling and gently fold the top of the dough over the filling, lining it up with the bottom. Press the top and bottom dough together, making sure to guide any air pockets out of the filling. Cut each ravioli away from each other before finishing the sealing process with a fork. Get a large pot of salted water going to cook these bad boys, but while we wait for it to boil, let's start on a delicious sage butter sauce. Grab a large pan and set it to medium-high. Add a whopping 4 tablespoons of vegan butter and allow it to completely melt and just barely start to bubble. Then add in some minced garlic and some fresh sage leaves. Cook those together on the heat for 5 to 10 minutes until everything turns an ever so slight light brown. Meanwhile, add a ravioli to the boiling water and cook for about 5 minutes. Once the pasta floats to the top, it's good to go. Remove the pasta from the pot and put them straight into our butter. No need to shake too much water off. The starch in the water will help this thicken into a glorious buttery sauce. Add an optional splash of lemon juice before cooking for another 5 to 10 minutes. We want any extra liquid to reduce and our pasta to get all coated and saucy. It's been about 10 minutes and this pasta is looking amazing. So let's plate this dish. Already, this smells amazing. There is this amazing robustness coming from the onions and squash, and the garlic and sage pair perfectly to make it just an incredible dish. It is so good. Well, that does it for today. Let me know what your favorite pasta dishes are down in the comments. Like and subscribe for more. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time on Saucy Cat.
Ha ha! Smells like Halloween.